63-5. Of course, the Dragons can win their way into the national tournament by simply capturing Region 6. And a win tonight would do a lot toward ensuring the Dragons at least get the number 2 seed going into the Region 6 tournament. Independence, obviously, with other ideas. The Pirates check in. They're in the midst of a good season of their own. They're 16-11, 13-11 in conference play. Blue Dragons have been tough on this floor. 14-1, with the only loss being to Dodge City. So a Hutchinson team that has played pretty well against good teams will be paired against a good team here tonight. Len, you didn't get to see those games in Independence, but they were pretty special.
Well, it sounds like it could have went either way, and thank goodness it went the Blue Dragons' way for that one. This series overall is 32-11 between these two teams. Blue Dragons with the edge there. In Hutchinson, 11-2. In Independence, 8-2. On a neutral court, 13-7. 1 overtime, 1-0 for the Blue Dragons, and then in Region 6 tournament, 9-5. Now, this team in Hutchinson used to have to play to get into the tournament. You remember those old days of going down with Bob Cavisto was the head coach at Independence way back when, and had some good teams. So a lot of times Hutchinson would have to go to Indy to basically to play into. You were in the tournament, but you weren't on the floor yet.
Yeah, one of the great wins for the Blue Dragons was against a good Independence team at Indy. Hutchinson winning it 100-70. I believe that was Dave Ferrara's championship season.
88.
One of the problems for the Blue Dragons all of a sudden is a problem that wasn't there early on. The Dragons were pretty good in defending the 3, but on Wednesday night, Allen made 17 out of 32 three-pointers, and in 4 of Hutchinson's last 7 games, the Hutchinson opponent has hit at least 14 three-pointers. That's a lot of three-pointers. The Dragons are not doing a good job defending the perimeter. Neosho County knocked down 19 of them.
Well, we're also going to have Sophomore Appreciation Night coming up. We're going to do that directly before. And I don't know if it's going to be before the national anthem or if it's going to be before the introduction of players. So we'll try to play it by ear there.
You look around the sports arena and you see another wonderful Saturday night crowd gathered, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so concerned about the proposal to switch the conference games next year to Mondays and Thursdays.
Looking forward to seeing how that comes out. Of course, they'll have their league meetings next week. That'll be by the way, it's at Park City at Hartman Arena is where it's been played for several years. Once in a while we sneak back over to Coke, but haven't for a few years. I think the confines of Hartman is perfect for the tournament, for the size of fans that come.
Both are wonderful facilities, no question about that.
And we will see what's going to happen there. So we will be back at it over there. It'll be a week from Sunday will be the guys' turn over there. Of course, you got to win those first ones. A lot of things going to happen for the Blue Dragons to win out in the league. We will see what takes place at Barton tonight with Coffeyville and Barton, and then Coffeyville plays Cali on Monday night. That's not an easy win. However, they do have the Bill has them and Coffeyville.
Well, for the Blue Dragons, you have to be hoping for a Barton win tonight and then a Cali win over Coffeyville. Barton on Monday plays at Neosho. You would think that would be a Barton win, but who knows?
You never know what's going to happen. This league has been so crazy this year with last place teams winning it over first place teams. We're going to go courtside now to Darren Dunn for this Sophomore Appreciation Night.
Clean up and Sam Butterfield Court for Sophomore Night, sponsored by Heartland Credit Union. Tonight's game features the Pirates of Independence and your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons.
Kind of a special night again.
At this
probably
time,
one more home team here. The game on Thursday, but it'll be playoffs.
Please direct your attention to the Blue Dragon bench area as we honor our 2018
He's got quite a few sophomores he's got to give out awards to.
This group has been together for 58 total victories to this point in their Hutchinson careers,
2 years.
which includes one Jayhawk Conference Championship, and the 2017 NJCAA National Championship.
A big round of applause. By the way, tonight, Heartland Credit Union is tonight's game sponsor. Everybody waving the.
Let's meet the 2018 Blue Dragon men's.
I did. I gave it away.
Sophomores.
Okay.
First for our 3 sophomore managers. From Derby, Kansas, Kevin Brooks. From Derby, Kansas, Cody Baker. And from Hutchinson, Kansas, Titus Hayden.
Well, and again, those managers I talked about with the girls, they're so important. They do. These have had to practice and actually play a couple times when there's been illnesses. Not playing the games, they're playing practice. And they have done a great job. And of course, they get lots of. Here comes the parents out of the stands as well. They get to come out and be with them. Tell you what, they work hard, Rusty. They do all the laundry. They always order the pizzas and everything that goes along with it.
And you know they put up with a lot.
They put up with a lot. And they're getting a nice round of applause from the partisan Hutchinson crowd here. Crowd parents out there as well.
And now to the players. Our first sophomore played on the 2017 National Championship team and redshirted this season. From Newark, New Jersey, number 5, Fatir
Hines, who redshirted this year. I've heard Fatir is one young man who will always say hello to you on campus. Steve back up on his tiptoes.
And still a foot shy.
Our next sophomore transferred into the program this season. He has started all 28 games and is averaging 7.7 points.
Rob Whitfield.
Scoring a career best 20 against Coffeyville in November. From Raleigh, North Carolina, number 13, Rob Whitfield.
He'll start to come in his own a little bit.
Yep.
Played really well down at Barton, 13
Our next
points.
sophomore has been a key player off the bench this season. He scored a career-high 23 points, going 7 of 7 from the three-point line against Tabor. From Wichita, Kansas, number 3, Tyler Cotton.
Tyler Cotton out of Wichita North High School. Came in nice, did a nice job of contributing this year.
Our next sophomore recently joined the Blue Dragon top 10 for career blocked shots. Now 9th in team history with 90 rejections. He played significant minutes in last year's national tournament. From the Bronx, New York, number 14, Sal
Nuhu has the wild hairdo last year, went home after the national championship, came back, and he's clean cut. He's been that way all year this year. Good kid, one of my favorites.
Our next sophomore can do a little bit of everything. In addition to getting a big bucket, he's the Blue Dragons' top rebounder, 3rd in assists, 2nd in steals, and 2nd in blocked shots. He too played major minutes when Hutchinson won the national title. From Haverstraw, New York, number 20, Kai Mitchell.
Kai Mitchell. Great young man. Had him on Dragon Talk last week. Did a great job. Big, deep bass voice.
Yep.
Yeah. Good kid. He is a business major. And
Our
he says
next
it's a
sophomore
great day to study business.
25 in scoring with 923 points. Over his last 14 games, he's averaged nearly 18 points per game and was a central figure in the 2017 National Championship. He will also go down as one of the flashiest dunkers in Blue Dragon basketball history. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 10, Devontae Van.
He is special.
Yes, he is.
One of my favorite. He is a marketing
Our final
major.
sophomore is currently the number 9 all-time leading scorer in Blue Dragon basketball history. He earned all conference honors and was named the 2017 NJCAA Tournament All-Tournament Team. He has 6 career 30-point games and a career best 41, which he scored in the largest comeback in Blue Dragon history. From Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Rhines.
J.J. Rhines' mother here tonight, and he comes out and is escorted out with her. Outstanding young man. Always says hello to you and I, Rusty.
Yep.
Great kid. And you and I will never forget December 6th of 2017.
One more time for the 2018 Blue Dragon men's basketball sophomore.
32 points in the second half, 41 in all,
Wow.
and a three-pointer that won it by 1 at game end.
That's your sophomores. We'll get set for our national
Before
anthem
the
coming up in
introduction
just a
of
little
the
bit.
starting lineups, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats. as
We
we
are going
honor
to take
America
a
and
2-minute
those who
timeout.
protect our
We'll be back
freedoms
with
and
starting
hold
lineups
abroad
coming away right
for
after
the
this.
playing of the national.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Have you ever been unable to...
Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Pirates.
Some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
And here's your starting lineups. Here's Darren Dunn.
At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 4, Romani Hansen. At guard, a 6'2" freshman from Hot Springs, Arkansas, number 22, Trayvon Gordon. And at guard, a 5'11" freshman from Muskogee, Oklahoma, number 23, Tyrese Berry. The Pirates are 16-11, 13-11 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Tony Turner in his 5th season, assisted by Tom Tyler, Mike Cyprian, and Chad Bowers.
A couple of Independence coaches that moved on. Mark Downey is down in Oklahoma now. He had a win over Emporia State the other night. He had brought his team to the national tournament. And Chris Jans is also, he's down in New Mexico State. He's back in Division I as well. He's done a great job. So Independence has had some good teams. They have represented the Jayhawk Conference here before, Rusty, way back when, and then also in recent years as well. They've had a good program down there.
Hey, it is not inconceivable at all that a team from the middle portion of our conference could get hot and win Region 6 and wind up in the national tournament. There are a lot of quality teams. And make no mistake about it, this Independence Pirate team is one that if it gets hot, it could give the Blue Dragons fits.
Well, and it is one, like you said, of many that could. There's several teams that really could give a lot of teams trouble, and we'll just have to see if they can stay cooled down from outside the arc tonight. Blue Dragons need to play as a team. I think your stat that you talked about, JJ, in the wins versus the losses, what his average is very indicative as how the team plays team basketball. It's one thing to score 30 points. It's another to score 25 and have a couple other get 10 or 15.
JJ can score, but JJ can't win games by himself. He needs some help, and we certainly don't want JJ to score any less points, but when the Dragons are playing together as a team, everybody is contributing. They're about twice as good.
Here's the Dragons starting lineup. None does it better than Darren Dunn.
College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 10, Devontae Bandu. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Rhymes. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 13, Rob Whitfield. At forward, a 6'7" freshman from Jamaica, New York, number 15, Raekwon Taylor. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Haverstraw, New York, number 20, Kai Mitchell. The Blue Dragons are 23-5, 19-5 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 11 in the nation. Coached by Steve Hack in his 9th season, assisted by Jay Syriac, Reggie Freeman, and Dallas Comstock. Officials for tonight's matchup, Vern Kistner, Chris Sundahl, and David Hain.
And I'm going to say the biggest crowd of the basketball season so far assembled here on this Saturday night. The gold seats are pretty much blocked off.
Yeah, they're blocked off.
But I'd say the rest of the arena is probably 75 to 80% full. I'm estimating 3,500 people in here tonight.
I think so too. You look at double R&R. People up on their feet. We're about set to get it away. India will be wearing dark navy blue with blue numerals and white trim around the numbers. I'm glad we're down here. And the Blue Dragons in their home whites, blue numerals, red trim. Of course, the initials, Sam, on the uniforms, commemorating Sam Butterfield. Of course, we play this game on Sam Butterfield Court. And here we go. It's going to be Mitchell jumping center for the Blue Dragons. And it is loud in here. Here we go. Tips control by the Blue Dragons as Hansen and Mitchell jumped it up. Blue Dragons control it. Bandu. Here goes over the far side. J.J. Rhymes out top to Taylor. Left side, Bandu. Jumper up and on its way by Whitfield is good. Rob Whitfield strips the cords. Dragons lead at 2-0. Nifty little jumper right there. That's his range. He can hit the three, though, as well. Here's a dribble drive by McCollum. He kicks it back in the corner right. Over in the hands of Gordon. Gordon across the top side, and they'll rekey it on the near side to you if you're watching the Blue Dragons stream. An illegal pick is set. That's going to be a whistle called on Hansen. Team control foul.
Yep, moved in the process of setting a screen.
You're listening to this on the Blue Dragon Sports Network by way of the video stream and also on the radio network Eagle Radio and KHUT in Hutchinson. Hutchinson's Country Station 102.9 and KWBW AM and FM, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM at Hutchinson. Flagship Shea Station for the Blue Dragons. Here on the outside, Kai Mitchell. Underneath it goes to Bandu. He gets big, goes inside, scores it. Huts up 4-0. Two quick baskets by the Blue Dragons by the guards. Indy works it outside tight. Off top with it will be Barry. He'll bring it on a dribble, goes right side with it into the hands of Gordon. Dribble penetration on low blocks underneath. Back outside, Hansen kicks it away. 10 on the shot clock. Jumper up by McCallum off his rim, no good. Big rebound cleared by Kai Mitchell for the Blue Dragons. got his big body up there and was able to come up with the rebound. Here's Whitfield. He'll square, 15-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Indy Pirates. They'll bring it on the dribble, and here comes Tyrese Berry into the forecourt. Left wing off the pick. Here comes Gordon. Basket up and good inside. 4th 2-ball game. The Pirates get on the board with a 2-pointer with 18-11 to go in this first half of play. Here's J.J. Rhymes, Shadow Mountain High School, out of Phoenix, Arizona. Jumper by J.J.'s good from the foul stripe. Up and good. 6-2. Hutchinson with the lead. Dr. Mike Walmsley brought me a nice little article out of the Phoenix paper. I'll talk about that a little bit. And it had to do with a former basketball player. And he was referred to in reference to J.J. Rhymes. There's the drive to the basket. Not there. Foul's going to be called. This one will work against Raekwon Taylor. And quickly Sal Nuhu will step to the line. Young man by the name, he's assistant coach of Shadow Mountains High School, John Flowers, and he talked about, dug out some old pictures and shakes his head in amazement, reminding him of J.J. Rhymes, who led Shadow Mountain to state championship, becoming one of the nation's top JUCO players at Hutchinson Community College. Free throw up and missing. We'll shoot a second one. Trayvon Gordon out of Hart Springs, Arkansas.
It's spelled V-U-N. It's pronounced Trayvon.
Trayvon, okay. Free goes up and missing.
How would you know?
And rebounds put it up on the Blue Dragons. Long pass to J.J. Rhymes to the rack. He goes hard and draws the foul. He'll step to the line and earn him at the foul stripe. J.J. very explosive.
Romani Hansen picking up his second foul here already.
6'7" sophomore out of the Bronx, New York. See if Coach Tony Turner makes a move or not. Free throw toss by J.J. Rhymes is good. 3 points for Rhymes. 17:38 to go in this first half of play. Dragons up 7-2.
If things worked out perfectly for this group of kids, this would be the last game they play in the sports arena prior to the national tournament.
Could happen. Free throw toss is up and good. Rhymes with 4, Hutchinson with 8. 8-2 lead now for the Blue Dragons. On top, nice defense. Berry gets away from the Blue Dragon defender. Right side drive by McCollum, back on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration by Berry, back to the right side. 14 on the shot clock, feet down low on the big guy underneath. Shot missing, rebound fought for, tip try not there, and Kai Mitchell says, I'll get the rebound and bring it up. Outside quickly, Devontae Van Du for 3. It's off the back iron, no good, and the rebound ran down by Lennox Jones for Independence. They'll bring it up. Top of the key with the basketball, McCollum. To the right side, quickly to Grant. Ball on the outer perimeter with the basketball is Gordon out front. Back to Grant. He'll shoot the 3 and hit the 3. 8-5 ball game. Hutchinson lead is cut down to 3 after it was 6, so cut in half. Ball on the outer perimeter. Whitfield. Shot doesn't go. Salnuhu rebound. Goes up strong. Not there. Put back by Whitfield underneath. Not there. And the rebound's finally cleared out by the Independence Pirates. They'll bring it up with the basketball on the outside. There's Tyrese Berry. Pollock got a nice rebound at the other end. There's a drive to the basket with too hard. Weak side shot won't go. Whitfield off the floor, gets it over to Rhymes. Rhymes brings it up. He has Van Du. Rhymes takes it himself, puts it up, misses it. Salnuhu with a putback. Nope, it's not there. And about ball careens out, and Independence is able to come up with it. They're down by 3. A chance to tie here. The shot does not go. Ball saved and bound off of Nuhu as Van Du was trying to go and save it to Nuhu, but it went off his knees. Here comes Rojas into the lineup. Rojas comes in for Sal Nuhu. Garden City men winners tonight over Colby, 99-53. That game is already completed. Inbounding will be Independence on that far side. They're going to do the same thing as their women do. They stack up outside. Now they spread out, and the ball comes out high. Ball on the left side with it. They'll dribble penetrate and weave it out front. With the ball is McCallum. Outside again to Grant. Grant right side. Here's Jones. Ball knocked away and right back in Indy's hands. Running it down was Grant. Ball knocked away again, but down low on the baseline. Shot not there. Tip try not there. Again, the rebound by Indy. They'll rekey it and set up the offense. Ball comes our way, and trying to run it down was Whitfield. Indy with the basketball out front. It's going to be Durham. 18 on the shot clock. 8-5. Hutchinson lead is 3. Jones on the outside. Well, it's been a long possession by the Pirates. Numerous offensive boards to keep it alive. There's a dribble penetration by McCallum. He'll gun and hit. 2-pointers, so it makes it 8-7. Hutchinson lead is cut to 1 after leading it 8-2. There's J.J. Rhines back to Whitfield. Hutchinson will set it up. Against that man-to-man D. The drive underneath by J.J. Basket good. Rhines takes it inside strong and was able to come up with the basket.
J.J. already was 6.
Grimacing a little bit as he comes down. Don't know if he stepped down wrong on an ankle or not. We'll keep an eye on him. Ball on the outer perimeter. 10-7. Hutchinson with the lead. Indy weaving it out front. There's Grant. High post quickly to McCollum. Jumper up and off, no good. Rebound. Van Du did a great job to tick it away, and Hutchinson basketball. Long pass to Rojas, and a foul's going to be called. As trying to close on Rojas was Lennox Jones, and he'll pick up the personal. Hutch might have got a little lucky there. Timeouts, no, it's not. It's just substitutions. Coming in back in the lineup, checks Mike Kelly out of Baltimore, Maryland, sophomore. And Tony Turner plays everybody and has a deep roster.
Yeah, he does. He plays a lot of kids.
Ball
just like Leslie Crane does for the women.
Betcha. Ball comes into Mitchell. Inside to J.J. Rhines. Off-balance shot won't go. Rojas battles for the board. Put back underneath. Doesn't go. And a rebound's cleared out there by Cameron Clark of Indy. Ball on the outside. Indy weaves it again off the ball screen into the hands of Kelly. Bounce pass, low blocks up, take it down low, basket good. Nice jumper underneath by Grant off the glass. 10-9 ball game. Hutchinson lead is 1. 13:44 to go in this first half of play. Here's Rojas on the right side. Thinks about it, but sets up the offense. J.J. Rhines has it. He'll shoot the 3. Offense mark no good. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Mike Kelly.
Not a good choice.
And throws the ball away. That's not a good choice either. As Indy let one fly, and it goes 50 feet out of bounds. Or 50 feet, then goes out of bounds. Don't forget basketball action Monday night from Dodge City. I have not been to the new facility on campus. You have a couple times.
You'll like it. Acoustics are not real good.
Outside left, Rojas in traffic, trying to come up with the basketball as J.J. Rhines can't get it done. Steve Eck cannot believe there was not a foul called. The drive down underneath, layup good, and Indy's on top, 11-10, and a timeout's taken by the Blue Dragons. 13:06 to go in this first half of play. Indy with their first lead at 11-10, a half-minute break coming your way. We'll be right back.
Would you like to save some money and a great deal on a new smartphone? Switch to Next Tech Wireless and you can get a brand new smartphone for 50% off. We want to make it easy to switch, so you'll also receive your first 2 months free. Our local customer care team will help you pick the perfect plan. You can even get unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Get a new smartphone now and pay half price only at Next Tech Wireless.
Well, the Independence Pirates shaken off an early deficit of 6 and come back to take a 1-point lead. 7 minutes gone in the basketball game. The officials are letting them play. Dragons have to adjust to that.
You betcha. Mitchell, he'll drive in, shifts gears, goes up strong. Foul called. It'll send Kai to the line. Foul's going to be charged against Grant. 2 shots coming away of Kai Mitchell. 12:56 to go in this first half of play. Kai can tie it here, and also if he hits both, give the Dragons the lead back. Mitchell's free throws off, it's marked no good.
Kai is the poorest of the Dragons that play significant minutes at the free throw line, under 60%.
58.
Yep.
Free throw toss. This one's good. We're tied at 11. 11-11 tie. 12:55 to go in this first half of play. Dragon Ladies won tonight, 67-52. Had at one time a 22-point lead. Won the second seed in the Jayhawk Conference. feed down low. Ball knocked out of bounds. Indy turned it over as that pass from Grant. Actually, it hit hands down there, and you always say if you can catch it, you can. I mean, if you touch it, you should catch it. But that's not always the case in basketball. Here's J.J. Rhymes across the half court. Now they're going to set up the offense. Here's Kai Mitchell. Wide open was Rojas underneath. Turned over, though. It went off his hands and went high into the air, and Indy comes up with it. Here's Mike Kelly. Bounce pass right side. It goes down to McCollum. McCollum will pull it back on the dribble. Talented sophomore. Takes Kai Mitchell right side. Rojas comes up and blocks, but the drill is a foul. Went straight up. Foul's going to be on Kai Mitchell from behind, so Kai must have banged into him from the backside. In the act of shooting is send McCollum to the line. He can break the tie. As we're tied up at 11, Taylor will check back into the line, and boy, can Taylor ever jump. Talented freshman. Free throw toss up and good by McCallum. Substitutions for Indy. Back in checks Sean Pollock. Shooting free throw 1 coming his way. McCallum here. Indy up 12-11. Early action. 12:08 to go first half. Got them both. 13-11. Hutchinson trails them at 2. Rob Whitfield up the court. Taylor hands it back to Whitfield. Set up the offense. We'll back it in and sag a little bit. Still in a man-to-man. Here's Rojas on the right side. Dribble penetrates to the lane, backs it in, gives a little give and go, and turns it over. And turn right back as Whitfield gets the steal in transition. Left side, Bandu for 3. Rims off, no good. Rhymes with the rebound, puts it on the floor. Lots of contact. Oh, my goodness. Timeout's going to be taken. My goodness. 13-11. The lead is 2 for Independence. A 30-second timeout. And J.J. Rhymes wondering what in the world is it going to take to get a call. We will take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
In the game, very, very physical.
It really is. Whitfield will inbound. Hutch with 27 on the shot clock. Feed inside to Rhymes. Gets it back outside to Rojas. Well, JJ is having a hard time when he gets it inside. They're really collapsed on him. Here's Rojas from the top. He'll gun it on his way. It's off, no good. Ball pops out. Taylor runs it down. Dragons keep it alive. Down low underneath. Foul called as J.J. Rhymes gets in low blocks.
Mike Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. 15 foul. Coming into the lineup for Indy will be Morris Talbert out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Sophomore, 6'3", 190.
Also Cameron Clark.
Bandu will inbound. Slaps the ball. And a hole's going to be taking place as Taylor was trying to work his way in on the baseline. 16th foul. This one's going to go against Pollock. Pollock will pick up the personal. Here comes the inbound again. Rojas again gets the ball. Dribble penetrates. Takes it underneath strong. Ball rejected. Bandu runs it down. Does not hit iron, so shot clock down to 20. Hutchinson needs to be aware of that. Here's Bandu, shifts gears, goes right side, puts it up and hits it. Another teardrop on Bandu. That's what I'm going to miss next year, is that little shuttle along the right side of the paint, kind of stutter steps and puts it up and in.
He absorbed a lot of contact and still put it up soft.
Ball rejected by Rhymes, back in the Indies' hands, and then out of bounds at Sales. Last touched off a Blue Dragon. Tyler Cotton will check in the Blue Dragon lineup. Sophomore out of Wichita North High School in Wichita, Kansas. He'll check in. 3A state tournament here coming up starting on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th, I think. It's a week from Wednesday. That's all I know.
It'll be a week between Region 6 and the national tournament.
Here comes the inbounds. Indy gets it in. They'll set it up. That's Talbert. Long three on its way. Not there. Rattle for the board. Weak side. Taken away by Tyler Cotton and a foul call. They're going to get this one on Pollock. He will pick up his second. Kind of reacted to the pocket being picked by Tyler Cotton. And Cotton will go down and shoot free throws.
Dragons could make a lot of hay at the free throw line. 1-1. Still 10.5 minutes to play in the first half.
Who first came up with that term? Making hay. It used to be making hay while the sun shines, right?
Yes.
Well, the sun's right at the moment not shining on either team. It's 13-13 tie. Free throw toss is off its mark. Rare miss by Tyler Cotton. He's a better free throw shooter than that. And ball comes out, and Indy with the rebound.
Dragons are 3 of 5 at the line early.
High pass inside. They go inside to Grant. Dribble penetration right side by Talbert. Kicks it back on the outside. They'll rekey it. Well, a lot of movement for Indy. Jumper up, missing. Rojas holding on the floor. Had a hold of Cameron Clark, who had just checked in. That'll be this first against Rojas. That put 20 on, nope. Yeah, there they got 20 on the shot clock. Now they're jockeying for position. Taylor sandwiched in between between Clark as well as in there between Grant and Clark. Looks like a peanut butter sandwich, doesn't it? Here comes the inbound. Ball kicked back out high. Dribble drive across the top of the key. Ball goes off the foot. Out of bounds. It goes out of bounds. They're going to call over and back. Ball went off a foot of an Independence player, but it was inadvertent. It wasn't kicked. He went all the way back right in front of us at half court. It was touched by Indy out of bounds. Media timeout coming your way. 9:59 to go in this first half of play. Dragons and Indy tied up at 13 apiece. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HGC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
At the Woman's Place, care is delivered by compassionate physicians in a private office setting. Our board-certified OB/GYN physicians, Drs. Ann Henson-Page and Catherine Sawchek, have over 30 years of combined experience caring for women of all ages. They provide specialized prevention and treatment of women's health issues utilizing the latest in medical advancements. The Women's Place is an award-winning gynecological practice where every woman receives the quality care she deserves. Call 662-2229 to make your appointment today.
(13-13) low-scoring game. We've played 10 minutes. Neither team has established any kind of a margin at all. Dragons did have a 6-point lead early.
Inbounding will be Hutchinson. They'll bring it up. 13-13 tie. Bandu with the ball on the outside. Devontae's going to look quiet tonight. Backdoor play, though, to Ryan's basket. Good in the end one.
That was beautiful. Nice finish by JJ, but an even better pass from Devontae.
15-13 Hutchinson. Rhymes now with 6. Shooting the free throw with 9:48 to go in this first half of play. Free throw toss off its mark, no good. JJ, for whatever reason, has started missing front ends of 1-on-1s and 2-shot fouls. That one was a 1-shot foul. He'll get it back. Might be a little fatigued. Dribble penetration, spin. Shot up, not there. Battle for the board, taken away by actually 2 Blue Dragons. Taylor will be credited, and here comes Tyler Cotton. Cotton across the top. Shifts gears, goes right side of Bandu. Van Du holds up. Taylor comes out. Pass inside to Rojas. Basket good. That shot by 4 now, 17-13. Hutchinson with the lead. Indy with the basketball. Backs in against Taylor. Low block. Shot up. Nope, not there. Taylor with the rebound. Came in, and all of a sudden he's a rebound machine. Van Du will bring it up. Let's see if Hutchinson can score in their 3 straight possessions. Cotton with the ball. Left side. Back out top to Rojas. Would have given him plenty of room. He can pop it from out there. Taylor works in between a player. Kicks it back outside. 3 seconds. He'd established himself in there when he received the pass and started to pivot. Here comes Curtis Hollis in the lineup. Blue Dragons out of Arlington, Texas. Talented freshman, 6'5", 180. I teased Curtis the other day. He was coming out to get treated by the trainer during the girls' game. I said, "Shall I put you down for 2 fouls already before you get going?" He said, "No, thank you." Ball on the outside to the top right side. For his parents down in Arlington, I'm just teasing with Curtis. I really like him a lot. Shot up missing. Rebound. Fought for. Ball comes back out of Independence hands. Hollis was going to have a breakaway if he'd gotten to it. Ball on the outside. Dribble penetration by Indy. They'll kick it right side underneath. They go. Shot missing. Rebound Blue Dragons. Finally get it saved after Cameron Clark missed. Here comes Rhymes. He'll isolate. Takes it inside. Drops it underneath. Rojas basket good. JJ looked like a running back going through the line there, covering up. 19-13, Dragons with a 6-point lead, a 30-second timeout taken by Indy. We will be back with more from the Sports Arena in 30 seconds.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Well, the Dragons with another run. This one a 6-0 run to take a 19-13 lead. And the Dragons are adjusting to the physicality of the game.
Like I said, JJ looked like a running back coming through the line, covering up the basketball. And finally snuck it over to Rojas for the basket. On the outer perimeter, right side, Jones. And a moving screen. Or nope, they called it against the Blue Dragons. And Steve trying to call against the J.J. Rhymes. That's his first. Steve politicking a little bit.
Normally Steve would take him out of the game, but I think he's going to take a chance and let him continue to play.
By the way, Malik Jacobs will be my guest at halftime. Young recruit in here out of North Carolina. Went to the same high school as Kadeem Allen did. Ball on the outer perimeter. Bounce pass comes inside. Turnaround jumper. Not there for Indy on a missed shot by Johnson. That's Demarion Johnson. And the Blue Dragons get the rebound. Rojas over to Taylor. Back to Rojas. Right side Cotton. J.J. Rhymes. 20 on the shot clock. 10 on the game clock. Off-balance shot put up by JJ, but he'll earn him at the stripe as the foul's going to be charged against Lennox Jones.
That's his second.
That would be interesting to see how many players for Indy foul out. They go so deep. I think everybody, but only a couple on the lineup right now on their roster played, Rusty.
Yeah, they may play 15, 16 players.
J.J. Rhymes, free throw shot is up and good. Hits the front of the rim, but goes over. Indy having a pretty good year athletically. Their football team won the conference, went down and won a bowl game as well. Start on Last Chance U, which will air this next fall. Free throws up by J.J. Rhymes is good, got them both.
And has 10 already in the first half. He'll come out now, get a little bit of a breather.
And their women and men's team, both in basketball, playing very, very well, up in the top rankings in the Jayhawk Conference. Indy will bring it up. Mays into the forecourt. First time I called his name. He's out of Baltimore, Maryland. 21-13 Hutch. Loose basketball picked up by Bandu, and then the slips out of bounds. Got away from Bandu. He says, hey, it was kicked off of another player. And Devontae, they disagreed, and then they're going to come over and confer. I think it did go off of an Indy player. Well, they're talking about shot clock. 17 on the shot clock. So they elect to not give it over to Hutchinson. Ball comes in. Devontae might have been selling that a little bit. Jumper up and off, no good. Missed shot, rebound by Indy. Turnaround jumper, nope, no good. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Hutchinson's Bandu will bring it into the forecourt. Has Hollis on the left. He'll knife in between, but drives in and draws the foul. That's the athleticism that Curtis has. Takes the big hop inside, puts it up, and turned his body in midair.
When Curtis is just playing regular basketball, not trying to be flashy, he can be spectacular with what he can do. Sometimes tries to make a relatively easy play into a hard one.
I think he was trying to bounce by the pressure out front first, and now the one of the Indy players is kind of talking about that little two-step hop, but Curtis will go to the line anyway. Free throw tosses up and good. 22-13 Hutchinson, trying to build a nice lead with 6:34 to go in the first half of play.
Game was tied at 13.
Sure was, sir. Making 10-0 run if he makes this free throw here. Here comes Alex Torres, checks in for the first time out of the Bronx, New York. Freshman, 5'10", 175-pounder. Congratulations to KU Jayhawks, 14 straight. Free throw toss missing by
never been
Hollis.
Done before.
On the outside, Indy has it. They'll weave it away. Here's Torres. Back top again. Dribble penetration by Kelly. Follow-away jumper blocked. Curtis Hollis comes up with it. Bandu got a hand on it. Here comes Cotton to Bandu. Bandu steps back a little bit, and they'll set up the offense. 6:08 to go in this first half. Right side, Wolford to foul away for the plays. Team control foul is going to be on Taylor. 6:03 to go.
And Raekwon will probably come out because that's 2.
Yeah. Rusty for KU, that would be back to 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 back.
What that is just simply amazing.
It really is. And probably with not as good a team this year and probably a tougher league than ever this year.
Yeah, maybe. That's
just not as deep.
That first 6 or 7 is pretty darn good.
Yeah, they are, but then it falls off, and Bill Self even says that. Here's Indy with the basketball. Torres.
That's less of a problem in the NCAA tournament with mandatory day between games than it used to be.
Feet down low underneath. There's a 3-second call that didn't get called. Hutchinson comes up with it. Nuhu back in there, playing pretty well. Came up with it. Here's a Rojas basket on the outside, but he elects to hold off. Now he drives in, kicks it on the outer perimeter. Bandu thinks about it, steps back, shoots a longer one, and misses this occasion. Looked good from here, but didn't go. And across the seam, they'll bring it up and into the forecourt. Here comes Ricky Edward. Throws it low blocks left. Back outside. Ball knocked away by Bandu out of bounds.
Well, we have played almost 15 minutes, and the Pirates have 4 field goals. That's pretty amazing defense.
It really is.
And it's also indicative of the fact that the officials are letting you get on the arms and the hands and not calling many fouls.
Coach Eck took JJ out to maybe settle him down a little bit. He was getting pretty frustrated with not getting the call when he took it inside. It was so much physicality. Ball on the outside. That's Ricky Edward. Hands it away. They'll loop it inside. Hold foul is going to be called on the low blocks. It's going to be on J.J. Rhymes. That'll be his second.
And now he'll come out, I'm sure, for the rest of the half.
He's looking. Rob Whitfield's coming in. So more than likely, J.J. will sit with 5:06 to go. Checks out with 10 points to his credit. Here comes the inbound. Indy gets it in, corner left. They'll bring it out on the dribble. Shift gears, left side. Wrap around, won't go. Loose basketball, Blue Dragons, and in a late foul. My goodness. Everybody was off to the races, and all of a sudden the trail official comes up with a late foul. It'll be on Rojas' second. Here comes Kai Mitchell back in. 17th foul. Steve Eck even questioning, do you even know who the shooter is going to be? And they'll send Indy to the line.
Morris Talbert.
Yep. Talbert out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Free throw toss is up and good. Left-hander. Nice rotation. 4:57 to go in the half. 22-14, Blue Dragons. Free throw toss, second one's up and good. Got them both.
Full court pressure.
Hutchinson brings it up, wrap around by Mitchell, not there, but a Salnuhu. Follow is good. Indy quickly down the court, long three from the top, no good. And the rebound cleared underneath though by the Blue Dragons after they come up the steal, and there's a foul called in the backcourt. We'll walk down to shoot free throws. That one's going to go against McCallum. Coffeyville, first half of play, 7:59 to go on top of Barton, 32-20 down in Great Bend. Free throw toss up and missing. And that's exactly what the Blue Dragons need to have happen. And then need some help from Coward. Free throw toss up and good on Monday night.
I think they'll have a tough time getting that much help from Cali, but you never know.
25-15, Hutchinson with the 10-point lead, largest of the night.
And that's Coffeyville playing at home.
Yep, sure was. Not till Monday night, but it could happen. Long three off, no good. Rebound, Blue Dragons, Curtis Hollis. Hollis will bring it up quickly. Dribble penetrates, gives it to Kai Mitchell. Boy, there's a hold, and I saw that from here. Bandu tried to cut across, and Alex Torres reached out and grabbed him. It'll be a Blue Dragons shooting at the foul stripe in the person of Bandu. 2 shots because we're over the 10 foul limit. Heartland Credit Union, tonight's game sponsor here, courtside with us. Also, they handed out the nice little gold Blue Dragon hands and fingers. Free throws up and good by Bandu.
Not every time you can give somebody the finger and get away with it.
At the line will be Bandu to shoot the free throw. Free throws up and good by Bandu. Got them both. 6 points for Bandu.
Credit Union's a wonderful establishment.
You dig yourself out. 4 minutes remaining to go exactly in this first half of play. 27-15, Dragons up by 12. Whitfield gets screened off. It's back in the hands on the right side of McCallum. He'll come across, shifts gears, underneath he goes, lays it up and in. Nice job as he kind of schooled Curtis Hollis a little bit. Curtis slaps the basketball. Here's Bandu. He'll get across the timeline over to Curtis Hollis. He's going to go take it in strong, wraps it around, doesn't finish. Loose basketball comes up, and here comes Indy. They'll kick it right. They'll spot up and shoot the three. It's off, no good. Rebound, Kai Mitchell. Outlet comes quickly. It was deflected, and it goes off of the Blue Dragons out of bounds. Kai tried to hit the outlet, and it did not go the direction he threw it. And I thought it was deflected. They say no, Indy has it now. Ball on the outside with the basketball will be Indy. He'll drive it inside. Loose basketball, still loose, still loose, still loose. Finally picked up. What's 3 seconds? McCallum finally a 3-second violation. McCallum was down on one knee. And finally, the call made with 3:06 to go. Rusty, the nation lost a good one in Billy Graham this week.
Yeah, they did.
Great gentleman, 99 years old.
What a wonderful career, and what a wonderful contribution.
Evangelist that did an absolutely wonderful job on bringing many, many thousands of people to Christ. Ball on the outside with the basketball is Hutchinson. Curtis Hollis, left side Bandu. Hollis sets the pick. Bandu dribble drive, shoots it on his way and hits it. Just a 2, but a pretty one. 29-17. Hutch back up by 12 again with 2:38 to go. Right now, Hutchinson answering Indy, basket to basket. A hole is going to be called. I think they might have caught on Hollis. That'll be only his first.
But 1 and 1. And McCallum, pretty good free thrower.
Yeah, that's the 18th foul.
This kid is the second leading scorer in the conference, second only to Hutchinson's J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes has 10, and with that free throw on the front end of the 1 and 1, McCallum has 7.
29-18 it makes it. Dragons lead it by 11. Seward leading Dodge with 12 to go in the first half. 19-7. That's being played at Seward. Beat those up and good. Made them both. Hutchinson basketball with a 10-point lead with 2:27 to go in this first half of play. Don't forget Malik Jacobs out of Bull City, North Carolina will be my guest at halftime. Has an infectious smile. Feet underneath. Going up will be Kai Mitchell. They've set on the floor. Coach is trying to get the N1. Kai scored, but they say it was on the floor. Still be a double bonus opportunity for Kai Mitchell.
Jalen Grant draws his second. Kai Mitchell, 1 of 2 at the line so far. That's his only point in the game.
Free throw toss up and good. Sal Nuhu probably against Allen the other night. Rusty played one of his better games. Free throw toss is up and good. He's in there right now as well.
If Sal could just be a little bit more sure-handed, he could really be a contributor.
Long three does not go. Ball sails out into the hands of Indy. Talbot comes up with it. He'll drive in, lays it up, and scores in the N1. Looks like it could be on Kai Mitchell. Let's check the call for sure. Yes, it will be. Kai Mitchell picks up the personal.
Now he has 2.
$1:55 to go in the half. A 10-point Dragon lead at 31-21. Free throws coming for Indy. Free throw toss is up and good on the 3-point play.
Dragons have some foul issues. 4 players with 2.
Got to pay attention. Here's Sal Nuhu. Nice Euro step. Puts it up and in. Talbert's maybe hurt on the rebound. Cal kind of maybe caught an elbow from Nuhu, but not intentionally.
Maybe not the most graceful drive to the basket we've ever seen, but
True.
effective.
It worked. 33-22. Dragon lead is 11. 1:45 to go in the half. Coach Jack's record overall, 904 wins, 135 losses. Wow. Shot rejected. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. They'll bring it up the court. Shot up and good. A 3-pointer by Bandu. That's timely. 11 points for Bandu. He's in double figures. Dribble penetration by Indy. They'll wrap it around, not there. Rebound cleared out. Kai Mitchell, long pass. Foul called. Oh! An offensive foul on Kai Mitchell. They say he pushed off. He will pick up the personal.
Now he'll have his third.
3, yeah. Steve Eck is amazed. Talked to the referee. He just had a smile on his face like he can't believe it.
I don't think Steve realized that Kai was playing with 2 fouls because he said 3.
Taylor will come into the lineup. So will Cotton, more than likely to protect. Now they're going to get Taylor back out, and Cotton will come in. So Nuhu's in there. He'll be the 5. Ball on the outside. Another new face. Isaiah Durham with the basketball.
They call him Ike.
Ike, okay. It's out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Alley-oop underneath. Out of bounds it sails. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. 53.2 seconds remaining to go in the half. Here comes the inbound. Blue Dragons with a nice lead, but like you said, a little bit of foul trouble. Ball rejected and stolen away by Indy. They'll drop it down, shoot it up, and miss it. Van Du with the rebound now. Luke's to the bench. Van Du will bring it across the timeline. 39 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Indy will get another possession out of it. Here's Tyler Cotton. Out to Rob Whitfield, left side. Curtis Hollis drives in, kicks it outside. Blocking foul called in the baseline. Curtis Hollis will shoot free throws. It's going to go on McCallum.
And now he has 2.
Hollis on the year, a fairly good free throw shooter. 24.3 seconds to go in the half.
Makes about 2 of every 3.
Free throw toss is up and good. He will shoot another one. I think he started the year off a little bit better shooting free throws. Maybe had a stretch in there. Where's the one tights, one on one leg and the other one bare? Free throws up and good.
Dragons have gotten to the free throw line a lot here in the first half.
Kind of a knee sleeve, if you want to call it. 38-22, the lead is 16 for Hutchinson.
Dragons have shot 17 free throws to 9 for the visitors.
Indy will work it for 1. They're weaving it out front. 8 on the shot clock now. Now they'll isolate. McCallum still out with it. Ball pops away from him. He gets it back. Shiskier shoots it on its way. Off the glass and good. Count it. It'll be a 2-pointer. So they go to the dressing rooms. Dragons lead it 38-24, I believe.
Yeah.
We will take a 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers, get set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson
is your halftime lead, and the Blue Dragons lead it 38-24. It's time for Rusty and the Medicine Shop in-game capsule.
Well, neither of these teams really lighting it up here in the first half. Hutchinson just 12 of 29, 41%, but that is about twice as good as the Independence Pirates, who mustered only 8 of 35 for 23% shooting. Blue Dragons got to the free throw line 18 times, making good on 13. Meanwhile, Indy was 7 of 9. Rebounding going Hutchinson's way, 27-19. And turnovers going Hutchinson's way, but by a pretty narrow count. Hutch with 7, Indy with 8. Some individual scoring. DeAnthony McCallum has 12 for the Pirates. Jalen Grant scored 5. 5 also for Morris Talbert, and 2 for Trayvon Gordon. And that's a total of 24, and that is all that the Pirates have at halftime. The Blue Dragons in that first half get 11 from Devontae Bandu. J.J. Rhymes scored 10, and then it was 4 each for Sal Nuhu and for Kai Mitchell. Scoring 4 for Rojas, 3 for Kai Mitchell, and 3 for Rob Whitfield. Curtis Hollis also with 3 at the free throw line. From three-point land, neither team doing much. Hutchinson 1 out of 6, Independence 1 out of 7. But the Blue Dragons looking for win number 24 of the basketball season in an awfully good spot here at halftime as they lead at 38-24. This has been the Medicine Shop first half game capsule. The Medicine Shop wants you to know that the Center for Disease Control recommends that adults over the age of 65, anybody with chronic medical conditions like asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, and any of you who still smoke should get the 2-part pneumonia vaccine. It doesn't take a prescription. Just call Lacey at the Medicine Shop or drop by, and she will take care of you. You'll find the Medicine Shop in Midtown Hutchinson. Always looking out for your health. It's been doing so since 1975. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with Glenn's halftime interview.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sports Arena. 38-24, Blue Dragons on at halftime, up by 14. Joining me now, Malik Jacobs. He's out of the North Carolina. Close to, you did with high school in Wilmington?
Yes, sir.
And that was where same high school Kadeem Allen had played about 4 years ago here.
Sir,
you know Kadeem, correct?
Yes, sir.
All righty. So let's talk a little bit about, is it Bull City?
Yes, it's Bull City Prep.
Bull City Prep is where you play. So how's the season been going, Malik?
I mean, our season over with. We went 20-5.
Okay.
We got a Murder Beach tournament, a national prep tournament March 1st through March 3rd, and after that, my high school career is over.
My high school career is about over. So well, we hope we see you in a Blue Dragon uniform. How's the visit been going so far?
Man, best college ever. Best JUCO college ever.
One of the best JUCOs for darn sure. And of course, you probably saw all the stuff from last year winning the national championship. Crowd's a good one here. A lot of junior colleges you can go to and it's empty, but not the case here. We had a great crowd. Did you get? Where'd you eat today? I gotta know what your food was today, man.
I ate early, like 10:30 to 11. We went to IHOP. And then
that's one of Coach Jay's one of his favorite places, I think so.
And then I stayed around for shoot around. And then after shoot around, I went back to the hotel. We stopped and got Subway.
Kick back a little bit?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All righty. What four-year schools do you follow? I know you're from North Carolina. Is you a Tar Heel fan?
Yes, sir. I love Tar Heel.
Okay. All right. Not so much North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Right. It amazes me you got Duke, North Carolina State, and North Carolina within what, 20 minutes of each other? Maybe a little bit more, but
Durham, North Carolina State to UNC, that's about a good 40 minutes.
All right.
North Carolina State to Duke, that's about probably like 15.
And then just to the east is Wake Forest.
Yes, sir, yeah. And that's not even an hour.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, okay. So you born and raised in North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
All right. So no wonder you got a Tar Heel at heart there. So, okay. What about studies? When you go to college, what do you think you're going to go into? You're going to leave it wide open? What's the plans?
I want to do sports management, but I met y'all professor for business. He's a good man.
Yeah, Coach Knack?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I might do
it's
business.
A great day to study business, is what he always said.
Sir.
I bet he said that, didn't he?
He said everything is business.
Yes, it is. He's here someplace tonight. He's usually on the shot clock or whatever.
He was sitting over there.
Yeah, I think he was over there. So he's a great one. He helps out with the high school games as well, and of course also helps out with the Blue Dragons as well. But Coach Knack's been around a long time, so that's what you're kind of looking to get into. You really intrigued me with the sports medicine because I don't think I've ever had anybody. Well, we had one girl last year, Taylor Staley, who's down now at Louisiana Tech playing some pretty good basketball. She was interested in sports medicine as well. So that's a great profession going as well. What I like about that, Malik, is that you can stay connected with sports your whole life.
Yes, sir.
Even after you get old like me.
Yes, sir.
You know how that is. That is. Right now, up by 14 at halftime. What do you see in the Dragons tonight?
This should be an easy game. Yeah, they keep playing hard.
If they keep playing
Yes,
hard,
sir.
that's kind of the key. So we're looking forward to trying to wrap this one up, as well as going to Dodge City coming up on Monday night. Then we get to the Region 6, and as you know, if you follow community college basketball, there's 8 at-larges, which maybe Hutchinson, with the loss the other night, kind of a fluke loss to Allen, might take themselves out of that with 5 losses, but you don't know. There's a committee that does it, but more than anything, just keep winning and take care of everything yourself.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. So, all right, so you got to make a decision before too long. If you did come, would you come early in the summer to try to get a jump on
Yes,
academics?
sir. Most definitely. Yes, sir.
All right, you have an infectious smile.
Yeah.
All right, brothers, sisters?
Only child.
You're the only child?
Yes, sir.
Rock
Only
on,
child.
man. That
Only
made me
child.
too. That's
Yes,
good.
sir. That's good.
That makes life easier, doesn't it?
Way easier.
Christmas is better.
Christmas.
Birthdays. When is your birthday, by the way?
April 28th.
All right.
So.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a 28's a good month. That's coming up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
18th.
So from Wilmington originally, again, New Kadeem Allen. Of course, you probably followed him a little bit.
Yes, sir.
How good his career was. He's now playing for Boston in the NBA. Doing a pretty good job.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good gig as well. Doing a great job. Did you follow any, did Coach Jay show you any from the national tournament, any films or anything, or have you seen any of that? I know you could do your homework.
He showed me a player. I forgot the player's name. They beat Duke.
Okay.
SMU, I think he played for SMU.
Might have possibly. We got Shakur Houston that's at UNLV right now that's tearing it up.
Oh, okay.
Playing pretty good out there as well. And got a couple other ones as well. And of course, that's what the level of play here in this Jayhawk Conference is so tough, as you can see with Indy coming in. And if you look at the records from top to bottom, anything can happen. And it's very sought after for the next level, and that's where you would want to get to be to the next level. So, favorite NBA team?
Favorite NBA, Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
Kadeem and Kyrie Irving.
No kid. See, we go back to Pierce, to Paul Pierce as well.
Pierce, yeah.
Of course, he was a KU kid. By the way, KU wrapped up the Big 12 championship, only the 14th in a row.
Yes, sir.
Think about that for a second. So Roy Williams, of course, came from Kansas to North Carolina, won a national championship, a couple of them there. So hope that could happen. Well, always good to talk to you, recruits that come in. I hope we see you on campus here pretty quick.
Yes, sir, we will. Yes, sir.
Glad you came for the visit, and I hope you have a good time. When are you going to go back? Tomorrow?
I go back tomorrow. We leave 10 o'clock tomorrow.
All right. And you got to get up early then.
Yeah.
No late night. No late night. So, all right. We appreciate it. Again, Malik Jacobs, he is from Bull City Prep out of North Carolina, originally from Wilmington, North Carolina, knows Kadeem Allen. He is here on his official visit, and it's always wonderful to see these recruits come in and have a good time. Appreciate it, Malik.
Thank you.
We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, 38-24. Hutchinson on top. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hey, honey, when did you say our tax refund would be here?
Just a few more days. Why?
Well, I've been thinking about that new washer and dryer set I've been wanting, and that new couch for the living room.
And I was thinking we could use some of it towards that new boat I've been dreaming of. But honestly, honey, we really do need new tires, and I'm not sure we can afford all the other stuff.
Well, maybe we can. I heard a commercial on the radio for R&R Tire Express. At R&R, you can get a new set of tires, and all you need is $10 to get you started. Plus, they offer low weekly or monthly payments, and 6 months, same as cash.
But you gotta have good credit, right?
Nope, we don't need credit. At R&R, everyone's approved. Hey, where are you going?
Come on, we're going to R&R right now.
That's right. With R&R, you can spend your tax refund on the things you want. Plus, afford the new tires you need today. All you need is just $10 to get started. R&R Tire Express in Hutchinson at 1418 East 30th next to the new Dillons.
Welcome back, 38-24 at halftime. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Blue Dragons on top at half. You listen to Blue Dragons Sports Network on KHUT in Hutchinson, Country's 102.9 FM, as well as KWBW 1450 AM, 98.5 FM. And maybe we've got a little bit of winter out of here now, Rusty. I know you hope so. I could bypass winter totally, but a lot of people like it. But it's time for it to start warming up. I'm tired of this 10-degree stuff at night. Let's get some sunshine. Get things growing again. No doubt about it. I can see a little green tinge to my lawn, so maybe that's going to happen sooner, hopefully, than later. As long as the ice stays away from here, we could use some precipitation. Blue Dragons with a nice 14-point lead, but that could dissipate quickly. Independence, though, a lot of movement. They go deep in their lineup. Probably the biggest concern is the foul situation for the Blue Dragons.
Well, the Dragons have a lot of players with 2 fouls. J.J. Rhymes, Raquan Taylor, and James Rojas all with 2. Kai Mitchell with 3. For the Pirates, they too have their problems. They have 4 players. McCollum, Jalen Grant, Romani Hansen, and Sean Pollock with a couple of fouls. The biggest problem for Coach Tony Turner of Independence is he hadn't been able to get his scoring going from anybody other than just 4 players. 4 players doing all of the scoring for the Pirates in the first half. They were led by DeAnthony McCallum with 12. Blue Dragons dominating on the glass and adjusting pretty well to the fact that the officials are really letting the teams play.
We're about to get underway for the second half of play. 38-24, Blue Dragons on top. Barton and Coffeyville getting a little interesting as they're going to about to start the second half of play. Coffeyville's lead is 5 right now on the Cougars, 43-38. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. Also, Seward with 2 minutes to go in the first half, leading Dodge City 35-21. Dodge City's the next opponent for the Blue Dragons on Monday night. A rare one-day rest and play on Monday, and then possibly also play the next Thursday as a higher seed in the region. Looks like the same starting 5 for the Blue Dragons.
Nuhu, though.
Yep.
Nuhu is out there. He wasn't in the first half. That was Kai Mitchell. Mitchell sits with those 3 fouls.
Okay. So now we get set. Indy will inbound and have the basketball as we start this second half of play. So glad to have you along this evening on the Blue Dragons Sports Network as well. Indy down low in the low blocks. Jumper doesn't go. Ball rebounded by Taylor. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Hutchinson shooting at the east end. Long pass up court. Dragons run it down. Here's Whitfield. Throws the ball away. Here comes Indy. Indy all the way across. They'll drive in. Tipped up. Finally down and through. Have to probably get the basket to Hansen. Romani Hansen picks up the basket. 38-26 now. The lead cut down to 12. Blue Dragons with the lead. It's back and forth, tied at 13 at one time. Taylor. Ball flies out of bounds, last touched off of Indy. Indy's a scrappy bunch.
Well, they'll battle you.
They sure will. Here comes the inbound. Ball comes in quickly. And a hold's going to be called down low. It's going to be called against Independence. Trayvon Gordon will pick up the personal. That'll be only his first. Inbounding will be J.J. Rhymes for the Blue Dragons. Left side baseline. Here's Whitfield. Corner left, back out top. Whitfield gets it back, trying to get it in J.J. Rhymes. Outside, Taylor. Dribble penetrates, pulls up, gives it off to Salnu. He'll bang inside, ball off the glass too hard. Rebounds cleared down by the Indy Pirates. I think Sal thought he was going to be fouled. There's a corner 3 on its way. No good. Air ball. Reach-in foul called. They caught Salnuhu from behind, I believe. Yes, it will be. Salnuhu will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. Inbounding will be Indy, right side baseline. Just underway, second half of play. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hilst. Rusty in his 49th year of broadcasting. Ball on the outside across the timeline. Will Indy will angle to the outside to weave it again. Staying with the same offense.
Unusual to start when you're 11, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. Ball up and missing. But when you take a good look at it, you know, getting to know Moses and all those folks from back in that time had to be extra special. Ball on the right wing. J.J. Rhymes comes up with the basketball. Here goes out to Salnuhu. Feed down low underneath. Taylor trying to make something happen. Goes up, can't finish. Gets it back, however. Goes up again. Can't get it done. Loose basketball. Taylor gets the rebound again. Kicks it out. Three by Whitfield. Nope, it won't go. And Indy comes up with it. Well, Blue Dragon fans wanted to foul. So did the coaching staff. Didn't get it. Ball on the outer perimeter. Gordon had it for a second. Loose basketball on the floor. Up with it comes Taylor. Gets it over to Van Duke. Behind him. Back pass to Taylor. He can't finish, but he's fouled. Wow, that would have brought.
Fast.
That would have brought. JJ had one against Allen like that. That would have brought everybody up off their feet. Devontae Van Duke with a behind the backer.
Now Raekwon Taylor a chance to get in the scorebook for the first time. 2 shots.
Malik Jacobs, my halftime guest, a North Carolina Tar Heel fan, Rusty.
Likes old Roy.
Free throw toss off its mark, no good. Likes the Boston Celtics as well. I think the young man had a pretty good visit here. Looking forward to seeing what happens here. Here comes another new base lineup. Dante Jefferson checks in. Where's the face piece?
Yep. Obviously has had a broken nose.
Or badly injured nose to protect those delicate bones around the cheekbones. Taylor's free throw, second one's up and on mark this time. 39-26, Hutchinson with the 13-point lead. 17:35 to go in this second half of the ball game. Long three from outside by Indy's good. Got a good look and knocked it down. That's Barry. His first points of the game.
Yep.
Here comes Bandu across the timeline. Barry tight on him. Bandu with the orange shoes all year long. Shifts gears, backs it up, shoots the three. Got it. 2. The game of 2. Sit in a foot on the line. And over and back is not in the backcourt. In the backcourt still was Hansen. He jumped, but when you do that, it's where you have left. So his point of origin was from the backcourt. Don't see that called very much.
No, it's where you last touch the floor.
Exactly.
It determines where your position is considered.
Alley-oop underneath. JJ can't get to it. Last touched out of bounds. JJ Rhymes trying to get to it. Tyler Cotton will inbound. No, they're going to let JJ actually. Hutchinson will set up. Here comes the inbounds. There's your option. It comes into Cotton. Back to J.J. Rhymes. Last touch out of bounds. It'll be said it was off of J.J. Is getting in there to knock it away was Gordon, and he put it off Rhymes.
Indy has done about as good a job of defending Hutchinson on the inside as any team we've seen all season.
16:50 to go in the contest. It's 41-29 Hutch. Cannot allow this Indy team to get on a big 6-0-7-0 run and get back in this thing. Ball just about pops away from Indy. They run it back down, though, into the paint. Layup good.
Slick move by McCollum for his 14th point.
That's the Blue Dragon lead down to 10. Tyler Cotton will set up the offense. Dragons kind of eating a little bit of time to some extent when they get into their offense now. Here's Rhymes with 19 on the shot clock. Blue Dragons going after their 24th win of the year. Inside, Bandu down low, can't finish, but he will shoot free throws.
That I think that was Nuhu, wasn't it?
It was Nuhu, you're correct.
That's the third foul on Romani Hansen.
I had found today, and I forgot to bring it. I need to give it to the guys, a picture of J.J. Sal and Kai Mitchell all milking goats at the state fair this last year. That was one of the funniest things I think I have ever seen. Free throw by Sal New, who is not on the mark. He'll shoot a second one. 16-11 remaining to go in the contest. Second half of play. Nuhu's free throws up and good. 42-31. Hutchinson with a lead of 11. Angle right side of the basketball will be Indy. He'll bring it on the dribble. Kick it away into the hands of McCullum. He'll gun it on its way off the back iron. No good. But ran down with the Indy with the rebound by Hansen. He can really jump. He'll roll off the pick out top. Head fake by Jefferson. He'll drive in, shoots and misses. Rebound. Kind of caught. The littlest guy on the floor comes up with it. Here's J.J. Rhymes. He wants to isolate. Gives it off to Taylor. And a foul called. A blocking foul. Thought they were going to get Taylor for a stutter step for a second. Gordon's going to pick up the personal. That will be his second.
And they're going to say that the Dragons were in the act of shooting.
Taylor will step to the line to shoot the free throws. I haven't ever noticed, but he's left-handed too. Free throw toss is up and good. How can I go a whole season and I can't pick that out? Huh?
He is more of a defensive player than he has been offensive.
I guess maybe that's it, but I just noticed where he placed that left foot, you know, for the free throw, and sure enough, he's a lefty. So is Reggie Freeman, the assistant coach for the Blue Dragons. 44-31 as Taylor makes both. Blue Dragon lead expanded a little bit by 13. Told you I was at the shoot-around today, and Reggie did not miss a whole lot from outside. Played for Texas, and Texas got a nice one-point victory today over Oklahoma State, I believe.
That they needed.
Feet inside, shot not there. Indy with the rebound, no, and a reach-in foul over the back. And Van Du, or possibly it could be on Taylor. Let's check the exact call. It will be on Van Du, so he'll pick up the personal.
His first. Yep.
Wichita State University with a couple good wins this week. One was, of course, over Cincinnati on the road, and also Tulane, a nice win. I think they're at SMU for their next game down in Dallas. Ball on the outer perimeter, dribble penetration by Indy. They'll kick it out, shoot the three, and hit the three.
That was McCallum again. Yep. He's heating up. He has 17.
Yeah, and he's their leading scorer for the Indy Pirates. Makes it 44-34, cuts that lead down to 10. Don't want to get it down to single digits. Here's Salnuhu. Contact made, but no call, and they say he stepped out of bounds. Salnuhu with a foot on the edge. I agree with Sal. He's indicated, hey, when I kind of pushed out of bounds, and Rojas will come in for him. And up the court will come Tyrese Berry. Coach said he can shoot it. He's exactly right. He can shoot it from the outer perimeter. There's a drive and a foul called on Nuhu. On Van Du. Van Du with his second. Yep. We got a whole host, Rusty, with 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, there have been a lot of fouls called in this game.
Here comes the inbound. McCollum slices in, shoots and misses. Rebound pops out. Indy runs it down as Berry got to it. Over in the right wing.
Indy's getting most of the loose basketball.
There's a steal. Here comes Van Du. Van Du holds up, goes in, Euro step, gives it off to Taylor. Basket good. That was very unselfish basketball right there with Van Du. He didn't have that good a look at it because he had a man on him, but he saw Taylor coming down, bought him a little time to get down there, and he put it up and in. Back up by, again, 46-34, 12-point leaders. Is missing a rebound. J.J. Rhymes takes it in, misses it. Rojas put back good. Hutchinson 48, Indy 34, 13:46 to go in the contest. Lots of time left for the Pirates, however. Lady Dragons winners 67-52 over the Indy women. Solidifies second place in the league with a win over Dodge coming up on Monday. If they get the win over Dodge, basket inside good.
Grant
was able to score it. Hutchinson lead is 12, but kind of been stuck around that period. Here comes Kai Mitchell. He will step in. J.J. Rhymes outside right. Taylor bounces down low, kicks it to Bandu, corner right. On the dribble. Bandu steps up, shoots it on his way. It's no good. Rebound is going to be cleared away underneath by Jefferson for Indy. They'll bring it up. Barry. Ball blocked from behind, but into the hands. Bandu ran right into Barry, but incidental contact. Barry will bring it up. Left side, out top. 14 on the shot clock, stolen away, Bandu. Bandu will bring it, he'll isolate, puts it up, and they got the travel call. And Steve had kind of upset with Devontae, saying, take it inside, don't get cute with it.
Yeah, the worst that happens if you take it to the basket, you may not make the shot, but you're going to get free
fouled
throws.
or peel it off and bring it back outside, set up the offense, take a few seconds off. Bandu ends up turning it over. Steve will give you that look, you know, that look. He's pretty intense right now. Ball on the outside. Over on the right wing. Indy will bring it out. They'll weave it out. They'll do that a lot. Here's Kelly. Inside. Basket won't go.
A lot of contact.
Oh, a lot of contact. They got it back some way. And that's Kelly again still with it. They'll kick it out. Barry had it for a second. 23 on the shot clock. Here's McCallum. Guns in. Misses. Rebound underneath. Kai Mitchell cleans it up. Cotton will bring it up. Steve X says, let's get one. Off the court, they'll bring it. Right side, J.J. Rhymes. Drives in, foul from behind. The foul's going to be called on McCallum. That'll be his third. He is the second Pirate to pick up his third foul.
He'll remain in the game. I don't think or will he? They're maybe they're going to substitute like Durham for him. They will.
And Durham will come in.
Durham hasn't scored. McCallum scored 17. He can't sit for very long.
Allen 46, Cloud 38 started the second half of play. Foul called. They're going to whistle this one on Kelly. It'll be the 16th foul on the Pirates, so a long way from, well, not long. Next one will put them a Hutch at the line. Here comes the inbound for the Blue Dragons. 20 on the shot clock. They'll lob it in to Kai Mitchell in traffic, puts it up and draws the foul. This will be the 17th foul, but in the act of shooting anyway. That win over the Blue Dragons by Allen has kind of fired them up. They're at Cloud and leading at 46-38.
Cloud's on the bottom in the league race.
Free throw missing by Kai Mitchell. Martin now with trailing by 20, 60-40 with 14:48 to go. Coffeyville on top.
The Coffeyville team has put the pieces together.
Yeah, they have. They're playing really well. I think they've won like 11 or 12 straight. Free throw toss is up and good by Kai Mitchell. Got that 2-point win on the last second shot against Hutchinson back in, is that January, or at least you and Darren were down there doing the game? I think so. Jumper from outside, three ball does not go. Rebound, nice one. Rebound in there by Tyler Cotton off the missed shot put up by Jefferson. Here comes Hutch. Right side, Cotton finds the seam underneath, goes up, puts it up. Offensive foul on Cotton. Got airbound, took it into Jefferson. Jefferson stood his place on the bottom. Tyler picks up his first.
Yeah. Naturally, there are a lot of people in the crowd that didn't see it that
Sure,
way.
but it looked like it was a pretty good defensive play to me.
Yeah.
Tyler can sky. He got up there pretty good. Long three from the corner. No good. Rebound, Bandu. Bandu, long pass. Here's Rojas. Catches it. Loses it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Rojas. Looked like an Alex Smith pass to one of those talented KC wide receivers.
Coach Eck hollering, slow down.
11:23 to go. Hutchinson up by 13. That was the situation right there, though, as if he could have got it. We had a couple of those possessions.
Yeah, it would have been an easy basket.
Drive inside, shot up and good. Nice trip to the basket inside.
Alan Torres.
Torres was able to score it. Here's Bandu. He'll pop it from three and hit it. Boy, he's got a pretty shot. I'm going to miss Devontae Bandu.
We all are.
52-36.
Be interesting to see where he goes. Oklahoma's
really
after him, West Virginia, Kansas State.
Several other teams. Yep. Drive inside, shot up and good. Nice job in there. Putting it in was Durham. 52-38, Hutchinson. 10:31 to go. We owe you a media timeout. Next dead ball whistle, not this one, but another one coming up. Foul's going to be called. This will work against Torres, the second.
And the Dragons are in the one-on-one. Vandu.
Delonte Vandu. Back in is Hollis. J.J. Rhymes will get a break. Seward at halftime leading Dodge 39-24 in men's play. Free throw toss is good by Vandu.
His 17th point.
Butler all over Neosho with 2:54 to go, 81-64. Free throw toss was good. 54-38 here. Blue Dragons starting to pull away a little bit with 10:21 to go. Feed down low underneath. Basket good. Nice feed into Jefferson as he rolled off the pick. Clock approaching the 10-minute mark. 54-40. Good to have Larry Stonecipher, our chief engineer, and board off back tonight. Jumper by Rojas from the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound cleared away by Indy. They'll bring it up. Next dead ball whistle, we will have a 1-minute timeout, immediate timeout. Ball on the outside. That's Jefferson on the dribble. Gives it up in the hands of Durham. Long three. It won't go. Battle for the board. Taken away by the Blue Dragons. Tyler Cotton's got a lot of rebounds tonight. He's been hustling. Working hard. Cotton with the ball on the outer perimeter. 9:29 to go. J.J. Rhymes will check back into the Blue Dragon lineup. Indy stuck in the middle at 13-11 in the conference. 16-11 overall. So they're trying to vie for a home court.
Yep. They're
tied with Garden City and Garden 1 today. Shot up, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away. So goes behind is Seward at 12-12, and they're winning right now. A foul called, and this one's going to be on Kai Mitchell. Probably will be his fourth.
And there was no question about that call.
He's coming off.
Just
There's your immediate timeout with 9:06 to go in the ball game. 54 for Hutchinson. The Pirates with 42. Pirates will shoot free throws on return in 1 minute.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring, and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Of course, you have choices for a family physician, but Prairie Star is your only choice for patient-centered health care. And Dr. Brandy Weems, a Hutchinson native who made her choice to return and serve her hometown. Dr. Weems and all of us at Prairie Star consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
These two teams battling on pretty close to even terms. Dragons have actually been outscored by a basket in the second half, but still a 12-point lead, 9 minutes to go.
They will not be shooting free throws. I was wrong because that's only the 15th foul. I looked on the wrong side of the board up there. It's the Blue Dragon. Here comes the inbound. Ball comes in, gathered in at half court. McCallum caught it. Or check that, it was Kelly. Now the setup. The offense. Ball on the right wing, back on the outer perimeter. You reverse it to the left side. Dribble penetration, taking it inside. Shot missing, battle for the board. Tyler Cotton battling it, out of bounds it goes. Last touch off of Cotton, they say. So with 30 seconds on the shot clock, they will inbound. Ball lobbed out. Gathered in by Kelly. He'll roll off the pick, baseline right. They'll shoot it on his way and score it. Nice jumper by Pollock. Sean Pollock out of Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. Hutchinson with the basketball. Curtis Hollis back in there for the Blue Dragons. Here's J.J. Rhymes, drives in underneath, draws the foul. J.J. spent a lot of time on the floor today. I mean, literally on the floor today.
Yep, he's been shoved around. J.J. got just 9 in the game at Indy, and he's been held to 10 so far, but a chance for 2 more here.
Free throw toss is up and good. J.J. with 11 points in the contest. That moves him into sole possession of, well, let me think here. He's 1 point behind Tony Arrington, who has 1,175. So J.J. right now, just now tied Tony Arrington for 8th place in all-time scoring. That happened back in 1990 and 92, a long time ago. Next on the list is Tico Widener. 3-pointer up and good.
Just a 2.
Oh, was it a 2? Okay. McCullum. 56-46. Don't look now, but it's a 10-point game with 7:58 to go. Kind of like the girls was. Hutchinson girls had a 20-point lead. Curtis Hollis did the splits and finally comes up with it and a reach-in foul called. And Hollis will shoot free throws. The women tonight had about a 22-point lead, I believe, at one time, and all of a sudden we saw that dissipate down to 12 or 11. Finally, they won it 67-52. Hollis free throw toss is good. Hollis with 4 points now.
Just 4 field goals for Hutch in the second half, but a bunch of free throws.
57-46 can make him a 12-point lead. He knocks down both of them. He does. 58-46 Hutch. 7:48 to go. Angle dribble right side. Shot high. Arching shot doesn't go, but a rebound for Indy. Underneath the jump ball called. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Tyler Cotton's playing hard down low. He is in the low blocks, and he's one of the shortest ones out there. And getting rebounds. That time he was able to tie it up. And what are they going to do? They're going to confer about it?
Not sure what it's about.
I don't know either. And now they're going to come to the table. Does it have to do with the possession? Unsportsmanship.
Call it technical?
I think they did. Unsportsmanlike is what they called. And it will be Blue Dragons' J.J. Rhymes stepping to the line to shoot the free throw. They put number 0 up there with 4.
That's
that's McCallum.
Yep, that's
huge.
Big blow.
That sure is. That's his 4th foul. Free throw toss is up and good by J.J. Rhymes. Because I thought it had to do with the jump ball at the other end. Free throws got them both. And it was going to be the possession for the Blue Dragons anyway. Hutchinson will inbound way down at the west end. Every time I see Jay Syriac now, Rusty, he apologizes for my beard and says I look like I'm homeless. And I'm preparing to be in Fiddler on the Roof coming up in late April at the Fox Theater, which everybody needs to come see.
I've kind of grown accustomed to it.
Have you? Oh, reach in foul call. This one's going to be on Mays. And he comes hopping up with a smile on his face. And is it Tyler Cotton that'll shoot free throws? I think it might be. And he's stretching himself out a little bit with a smile on his face. Anyway, Jay keeps picking on me, so. Free throw toss is up and on its way. No good. Come on, Tyler. Hit those. Tyler has not scored tonight, but he's been in there a bunch. Been in on a bunch of rebounds. free throw toss. This one's good. So his first point, sophomore out of Wichita North High School, shakes his head. 61-46 Hutch. Ball on low blocks, foul called Rojas.
It doesn't take long for James once he gets on the floor to pick up a foul.
Has the tendency to want to reach. As soon as he does, he knows he shouldn't. You know, he kind of really early in the season had a lot of problems with it, kind of started messing with him a little bit. Finally kind of overcame it. Contact on the outside, but nothing called. They'll jump it up and on his way. No good. Tyler Cotton with the rebound. The Dragons will bring it up. We'll get the stats again. I want to see how many Cotton has on the rebound. I know he's got 4, maybe 5 at least. Salnuhu outside. The Dragons are working around the outside. Right side jumper by Cotton is good for 3. He has 4 points to his credit. 64-46 Hutchinson. Extending that lead a little bit. A little run by the Blue Dragons now off those technical free throws. There's a steal. Blue Dragons come up with it. Salnuhu jumps the lane. Gives it to Rhymes. Back to Salnuhu. He'll put it on the floor and bring it out. They'll set it up. Right side now to Rhymes. Little floater. Comes out. Oh, what a jam by Salnuhu. They're going to tee him up for hanging on a rim. But still, what a jam by Nuhu. And then he kind of lifted himself up a little bit. Probably didn't need to do that. So what a putback. Rhymes on the miss.
I think he'd say it was worth it.
I think so too. He lifted himself up, and that's what the official is saying to Steve. He lifted himself up, and that's where he got burned. But that's only his second personal foul. Wichita State, by the way, played SMU and SMU and beat them handily earlier today.
Shockers are playing well.
Yeah, they are.
Playing well.
Hey, congratulations to Dawson Dreher. Little pitcher for Bueller, signed with Tabor College.
Good for him. Very nice kid.
Rob Dreher and his dad. And now a little brouhaha starting to break out. JJ talking some smack, and coach is getting everybody split out.
Don't need to get somebody ejected right now.
Exactly.
Have to sit a couple of games.
And they're even getting coach out of there. Coach Steve was wanting to go and grab coach and turn him the other way. A little brouhaha going on with 6:25 to go.
Well, it has been a rough game. It has not been a pretty game to watch because they've let pushing and shoving go from the very beginning. And you know, you shove me 15, 20 times, finally I get tired of it.
Well, and Indy's getting frustrated because all of a sudden they're starting to get the little ticky-tack fouls.
And all of a
down
sudden,
underneath, you can have a war break out. Now we have a technical called. It's going to be a technical against the Blue Dragons, Rojas. That will be his 4th personal.
Well, they've got another free throw coming on the last technical.
Yep. This all started with the Salnuhu jam, and then he lifted himself up on the rim, and they teed him up on that one. And now Coach Eck, that's the beauty of being down here, Steve. I feel like I'm in a courtroom.
And what I like about what we just saw, Devontae Bandu is the controlling force.
He took Coach Eck and walked him back the other way. And he's about to do it again.
Now what's going on?
Well, Reggie Freeman calls the whole team over to him. Steve is waiting for an explanation. Coach Eck is waiting for an explanation.
After they called a T on Rojas, has there been another one?
Well, does JJ have 3? They're showing who fouled. The foul might have been on Durham.
I think sure. JJ just got a technical too.
And Steve Eck is right in front of us and trying to get the attention. He has one official's attention.
Let's just keep cool and not get anybody ejected.
Now the one official is going to come over. And JJ's trying to explain. And he's pointing down to the end at one official. It's going to be Independence basketball at the other end. Did we ever shoot the other technical
I think
shot?
there's one more technical
I
shot
thought so
coming.
too, and that's been lost in the whole thing. Here comes Rob Whitfield.
Well, what about all the technicals that they've
I
supposedly
don't know, but I
called?
think you're correct. I think JJ got another technical, or maybe it was a foul. And JJ trying to be explained to by Coach Eck.
Well, we ought to be shooting free throws, but somehow we're not.
And now they're going to come over the scores table. Indy brought the ball in. They're saying, what about all these technicals? Don't we shoot any free throws for them? They should be shooting free throws. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure they finish up shooting the other one from the technical that Sal Nuhu got. So this has been stalled for about...
I think what we've missed in this is that there have been some technicals called on Independence too, and those technical fouls offset each other.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now that's not something that comes up all the time.
Here comes the basketball into the forecourt, Indy. 6:19 to go. Hutchinson leading 66-48. Lost in all this is Hutchinson's 18-point lead. And just about turned over, but Indy controls it. They'll jump it up and on his way, and rims off no good. Rebound, Bandu. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Bandu will bring it up. He'll direct traffic. He'll call off the play. I'm really impressed with Bandu.
This is going to be called tight from here on out.
Ball on the outside, Nuhu pulls it back. Enrique gives it off to Rob Whitfield. 14 on the shot clock. Blue Dragons need to set up in some kind of an offense. They'll lob it underneath. They go to Nuhu. Ball knocked away. Last touch. It will be Blue Dragons basketball. Here comes J.J. Rhines back in. Now, J.J. needs to be very careful. Curtis Hollis can check out. He needs to keep his cool. Here comes the inbound for the Blue Dragons. Gets it in quickly. Rob Whitfield squares, shoots. Rims off no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out there by Pollock for Indy. And up the court they'll bring it. And a foul called, and you're right, Rusty. Just a nippy little foul out front on Whitfield. That will be the 10th team foul against Hutchinson. That'll send a double bonus to the line now. Both teams. Maze will step to the line, spelled M-A-Z-E, out of Baltimore, Maryland. He'll step to the line and shoot free throws. Free throw toss is up and good. 66-49. Blue Dragon lead is cut a little bit. Whitfield will check out. Try to cotton back in. 5:31 to go. Free throws missing. Battle for the board. Ball skips out into the hands of Indy. They'll rekey it, set it up. Double penetration underneath. Foul called as taking it to the rack hard was Mike Kelly. There's another tee. They just got the tee on Johnson, and he's been mouthing off a little bit. Now the foul went against the Blue Dragons, but right there.
Yes, they have.
Yes, they have. Coach
Eck saying the officials have lost control of the game. They're trying to get it back, but right now they don't have it. They need to take about a 2-minute timeout.
They're going to call the technical against number 15. That's Johnson. He will pick up, and that'll be his third. So we're going to go down and shoot free throws at the Hutchinson end. Even though the foul was called at the opposite end against Hutchinson, Curtis Hollis will check in. J.J. Rhines at the line. J.J., 14 points total tonight. Bandu leading the Blue Dragons with 18. Free throw toss by J.J.'s off his mark.
We get one more.
J.J. gets set. Free throw toss. Off his mark, no good. Missed them both. Oh. And we'll go down now and shoot the fouls at the other end. And this will be Mike Kelly at the line. And Hutchinson will fill the lanes. 5:24 to go. It's been an interesting half hour in this last minute of play.
This game is taking an eternity, and it needs to be over before it deteriorates anymore.
Free throw toss is good by Kelly. He'll shoot the second one. He'll shoot the second one. 5:24 remaining. 66-50. Hutchinson up by 16. Free throw toss is up and good by Kelly. Got them both. Hutchinson will inbound. What I was saying before all that broke out was Dawson Dreher signing play baseball with Tabor. Nice little talented little lefty. And Rod Dreher's dad. Dad and mom are proud.
As they should be.
Rob's stepkid's pretty good volleyball players as well, his stepdaughter. Here's a drive inside by Taylor. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. It will be Hutchinson basketball with 6 on the shot clock, 5 on the game clock. Blue Dragons need to be somewhat aware of that. Ball comes in quickly, and the ball is stripped out of Curtis Hollis's hands, out of bounds, last touch by him. And Stedeck wants a timeout. 4:57 to go in the contest. Hutchinson 66, Pirates 51. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right after this.
Doesn't it seem like everyone you know has some type of ache or pain? Back pain, neck pain, knee pain, the list goes on and on. The good news? Jim's Water and Woods might have what you need to help relieve your pain. It's a proven fact that the warm, soothing water of a hot spring spa can be very therapeutic and can offer a multitude of health benefits. During their extended showroom clearance sale, you still have a chance to save 10% on all remaining in-stock spas. But don't wait. Feel better and save money too on hot spring spas at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson, and see them on Facebook.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Well, it appears that Coffeyville is going to beat Barton. They've got a 16-point lead late in that game. So Coffeyville, assuming that result holds, will take a 1-game lead in the league. Assuming Hutchinson hangs on to this 15-point, they would be tied with Barton and would own the tiebreak. So as things now stand, that would make Hutchinson the number 2 seed. But there's work yet to be done in this one.
Yeah,
Almost 5 minutes
there's
to
work
play.
left to be done, and there's another game coming up on Monday night for lots of people. Ball on the outside. Outer perimeter. With the basketball will be Indy. Into the hands quickly. It goes to Johnson. Ball on the outside. Now here it comes to Kelly. Kelly a drive in. Shoots it on its way. Short shot no good. Rebound. Nuhu underneath. Sal Nuhu comes up with the rebound. That'll be his 6th of the game. And the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Bandu with 18 points to his credit. Kicks the right side to Taylor. Gives it off now to JJ. He takes a quick run to the right, shoots and scores. That's his range right there. He can hit threes, but that's where his comfort range is, a little 12 to 15 footer.
Pretty shot.
And he got a step on the defender and took it right in. JJ now with 16 points. Drive inside, shot doesn't go, rebound cleared. Salnuhu, another one. And the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Instead of one to look at the Cotton, sure enough, Cotton with 6 rebounds for the ball game tonight. Blue Dragons are out rebounding Independence 43 to 32. Here's Bandu. He'll pop the 3 and hit it.
A little stutter before he put it up. Same result. 21.
21 for him. Loose basketball underneath. They're coming out with an Indy. They'll kick away and close to the backcourt, and jumping up and getting it was Edward. He'll gun it on his way and rims off no good. Rebound cleared away, and it'll be off of Indy out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball with 3:05 to go, leading it by 20, 71-51.
This has been a long basketball game in terms of duration. We're approaching 2 hours.
And we're also approaching the bottom half of the hour, which tells us we need to say you're listening to Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson Country Station, KHUT in Hutchinson. Country 102.9, as well as KWBW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM, and the Blue Dragon Sports Network. I'm Glenn Grunwald, joined by Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along. Don't forget Dragon Talk coming up on Tuesday night. Foul from behind is going to be called on Pollock. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be his third. At the line will be Sal Nuhu to step to the line to shoot free throws. Blue Dragons have shot over 37 free throws coming in this ball game.
They're going to shoot some more.
Sal 1 out of 2.
Now what do we have?
What do we have? Technical foul. It's going to be called on. Was it on Pollock? That Pollock, picked up his third and then his fourth. And he's talking to his head coach, Tony Turner, and kind of arguing with him to some extent. Now, when we got the last stats, look at the technicals. Independence, Kelly had 1, Johnson had 1, and Jefferson had 1. Now there's a fourth. Free throws
good by
Bandu. Bandu with 22 points tonight. Free throws up and good. For the Blue Dragons, Rojas has had 1, Rhymes has 1, and Nuhu has had 1. And the timeout's going to be taken by the Independence Pirates before Bandu or Sal Nuhu can shoot the free throw. Full 1 minute break. 2:51 to go. Dragons 73, Pirates 51. We'll be back in 1 minute.
There's something new about Reno County Area Transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future, and it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Well, it is a game in which there have been an amazing number of technical fouls, 7 of them. Now Nuhu will shoot 2 free throws. This is because he was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he shot the first one, I thought. I thought they took the time out in between. Okay, maybe I might be wrong.
Maybe he did. I don't remember it.
Free throw toss is up and good. Nope. You're right. We'll shoot the second one. 74-51, Hutchinson. 2:51 to go. Hutchinson on the road on Monday night, taking on Don City. Free throw toss. Oh, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Indy Pirates, and Indy will bring it up. 2:45 to go.
Yeah, lost in all of this is the fact that Dragons now lead by 23.
Ball on the outside, crossing in, foul called on Taylor. Will send Gordon to the foul stripe. You know, you might have a birthday by the time we get this basketball game.
It may be March before this is over.
Free throw toss. Up and rimming off, no good. Here comes Kai Mitchell back in the lineup. He'll come in with 4 fouls on him. Sal Nuhu will check out. This all started with Sal Nuhu pulling himself up on the rim after a wonderful jam, and then it just became whatever.
Both free throws missed.
Here comes into the lineup. Blue Dragons have inserted Anthony Munson. He's out of Staten Island, New York. He is a freshman for the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson with it. Taylor. Munson gathers in the pass, holds up out top of the key, and work at right wing. Dribble drive, kicks it back outside. Here's Rob Whitfield. 3 on the shot clock. Kai Mitchell 3 won't go. Rebound cleared away, and Indy will bring it up with 2:08 to go. They'll angle it in, shoots it up, and misses. Rebound, Kai Mitchell. Mitchell with the rebound. That's his 7th to go along with his 4 points. Munson will set it up. See him score. Ball on the outside, Taylor wants to attack. Blue Dragons content to take the clock down a little bit with 1:48 to go and still hold the possession, get a good shot off. Here's Taylor, foul called inside. There's a hold. Foul's going to be charged on Tyrese Berry. Berry out of Muskogee, Oklahoma. At the line will be Munson. Free throws up and good by Munson. He scores. And Lackey is into the ball game for the Blue Dragons. Tanner Lackey out of Hutchinson, played his ball at Bueller. He is a dead-eye shooter. Free throws up and good by Munson. A big smile broke out on his face as it went around the world about 2 times. It fell into the cylinder. 76-51, Hutchinson up by 25. Jones on the outside. They'll drop it down low underneath. Shot up, missing. Tip try not there. And Kai Mitchell flat-footed just took it away after. Lennox Jones tried to get a couple down, could not. Hutchinson to bring it up with 1:18 to go. Lackey gives it up quickly into Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get to it, loose basketball. Now he'll break it down and he'll take it in. Sky, ball comes way back. Rob Whitfield will run it down. Tried to take it in for the big thunderous jam, and it came off the heel. Now 1 minute remaining, but the Dragons got a fresh 30. That was a pretty effective pass by Kai. Rob Whitfield on the outside. Mitchell bounces left, kicks it to Rob Whitfield. Whitfield thinks about it, kicks it back outside. Kai Mitchell, he'll shoot it on his way. Rims off no good, but he'll draw the foul and go to the line. Foul's going to be charged against Lennox Jones. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be his 4th. So Kai Mitchell at the line with 39.3 to go. Hutchinson up by 25. Free throw toss is up and good by Kai Mitchell. Join Darren Dunn and myself on Monday night as we travel to Dodge City. That will be 5:30 and 7:30 contests. Free throws up and missing.
You and I'll be back with the Dragons in round 1 of the playoffs on Thursday. We know the Dragon women are going to play here, maybe the men.
There's a missed shot. Taylor with the rebound. The Dragons come out with it. 24 ticks left to go. Hutchinson will just dribble it out at half court, and your final score is going to be 77-51. Hutchinson is going to win this. Blue Dragons will again be tied more than likely with Barton. Don't have a final on that one yet. In the conference race, 1 game behind Coffeyville. Kai Mitchell thought about it. They'll kick it back outside. That's it. 77-51 is your final score. Blue Dragons win it. Hutchinson rolls this year to 24-5. Indy falls to 16-12. Hutchinson Jayhawk record is 20-5. Indy's is 13-12. We will take a 2-minute timeout. Add up all the numbers. Dragons 77, Pirates 51. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.